Be a difficult one to take as we lose 1-0 to Chesham United away from home. Can you just give us your initial thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I thought that if there was a team that deserved to win it, it'd probably be Chesham, because I felt that they created more chances than we created, and I have to say the pitch is really poor. Really poor. Speaking to their management team before the game, they're in agreement that, you know, it's for the level, it's really disappointing to play on something like that today. But I thought they managed the conditions a little bit better than us for their clearances, but they're used to playing on it. I don't want to make excuses, because I felt that you can't knock the endeavour, the hard work, the determination, the defending, the blocks, everything we talk about every single week, but we're lacking massively in that final third. We've tried to go with 2 up front today, still don't look like we're really going to score. But I've got to give Chesham credit there, because this is a very difficult place to come. So I look at that side of it, and that's a little bit frustrating. And listen, at the end of the day, we've defended the goal so well, and we've been undone by probably the worst refereeing decision you're going to see all season. It's absolutely criminal. It's not good enough. We take a point today and we're a little bit happier, although we're not scoring goals, that we've got to do a little bit more. But that decision today is just not good enough. It's a two-handed push in the back. I just don't know how he won't give a worse decision this year, and that's disappointing. When your luck's down, you're not getting them decisions, and that's what's happening with us. But still, we had enough areas of the pitch to create, and we haven't created. And it's frustrating because, you know, we took a couple of the boys off, got Millers and Finley up front, felt like we're really going to try and go for it like they did as well, and we've been undone by an awful decision. And unfortunately, that's football, our luck's not in. But the one thing, I go back to it, you can never knock the group. Remember, the one thing the chairman always said to me is make sure they work hard, this group, and they do that. But if we got any aspirations of getting in the playoffs, we got to be a little bit braver in front of the goal. Really got to be braver.
I was going to mention the decision. How does that kind of affect the players as they're playing? Because obviously it's nothing that they can control.
No, they can't, and I feel sorry for them, because they deserved a point on their desire, not necessarily the performance, but their desire. And I felt like we stopped. You know, and the lad even knew he'd pushed him in the back twice. Our lads moved forward with the push. It's just an unbelievable decision. But we needed to stay up, switched on, and then I thought we lost our head. Biggest disappointment. We started playing a little bit of football once. We went down to 10 men and created a couple of little opportunities, and it's frustrating, you know. But got to go back to what we know. You know, we don't turn into a bad team overnight. The one thing I'll say is, you look at our league, and I can name probably 5 or 6 teams that have gone through exactly the same as what we're going through now. So we're going through it, and I think the important message is to stay together. Don't be critical of the players. I've got big, broad shoulders. If you want to be critical of me. But these players haven't changed anything. It's just not happening at the moment. It's going to come, but we don't want it to come too late. We know we need to start picking up some points in terms of 3 points to get ourselves back in that playoff.
We did pick up the intensity in like the last 20 minutes, as you say, when we went down to 10. How do we go about moving that forward just so we get that intensity a little bit earlier?
Yeah, I think, and I don't want to make excuses. You see the pitch yourselves. It's very difficult to play free-flowing, fluent football, and they've got footballers in their team as well, Chesham, but they knew how to play the pitch today, and I felt we got stuck in that. But we had a plan with 20 minutes to go. We felt we'd come on really strong. You look at our bench today, we had quality coming off the bench, and we've been undone by an awful decision. You know, with 20 to go, 0-0, what could happen? Who knows? You know, and as I say, I thought it was a deserved sending off, but I thought the challenge on Joe in the first half was a really poor challenge as well. I just thought the referee lost complete control of the game, and as I say, the decision is so poor. But there we go, we get these things, and as I say, we're going through a spell, but we'll come through the spell. It's important on Tuesday night we get everyone through the gate, get behind the boys. No good criticising them, because as I said before, I feel like we're further ahead than we should be, but we know that this team is good enough to compete at the top end, and we're just falling below that at the moment, and that's really frustrating.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you.